Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin and this is Naio Makeup. In this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how to create this look. If you're going out for an evening, spooking everybody, say you're going for a nice clubbing night and you've got to dress up, but you want to look a little bit sexy, you can do this kind of look. Or if you want to look a bit gothic, or you could even use this, I think, for New Year's Eve. Maybe not with the gothic lip, but yeah, I think you could. So I'm going to start by showing you how to create the base. Are you ready? I'm going to start by preparing my skin, and I will use just a little bit of serum. I'm going to concentrate on applying this to my eyes because that's where most of this makeup's going to be. I'm just going to spread it over everywhere else. And then we will do a flawless base. And we're going to do that with my Revlon Colour Stay. I'm going to use my foundation brush. This is pretty much the same as I always do. And we're going to blend that in. Nice circular movements. Round and round and round and round and round we go. Blend it under the chin. And we're going to blend out into the hairline. Now I want some foundation on my eyes, just so I know that when I put the mask on, when I create this mask with the makeup, it's going to stick and it's going to last. So this is a really fun thing. It's different. It's quite cool. It's very good for Halloween. It's an alternative to Halloween, and also I think you could wear this on New Year's Eve as well.
And rob a bank. Oh
yes, you could rob a bank with it as well. I am going to do a little bit of contouring with my NYX Sculpt and Highlight, but I'm not going to do anything around my eyes because that's going to be covered in black. So I'll do a little bit of concealing and a little bit of highlighting, and also contouring, of course. So I'm going under my chin to shorten my chin, to make that jawline more defined down the sides of my nose. And then on this one I'm going to put a little bit of the contour under my lip there, which will enhance my lip. I'm going to blend this in. So I'm going from side to side. I'm not going up and down, just blending that like that to create that shadow here. So all I'm doing is contouring and creating a flawless look, because this look is all about the eyes. I can go down the middle with the tip of my sponge, and we can do all of this concealer and highlighter with the tip. I've developed some spots over these days. A few blemishes that really need to be hidden. And we highlight in here, top of the cheekbone. Under the chin, don't forget. So you can see that creates a shadow under the lip, which creates an illusion that it's a little bit more bulbous. You can do it on the top as well, but I don't like to do that. I just rely on the lip liner and everything for that. I think if you put a contour in here, it ends up looking a bit like a moustache. I wouldn't want that. I'm going to seal with my usual powder, and it's a loose powder. I knock it off in my lid. I have a little dab under my eyes because I don't want it to crease. I'm going to seal all of my face now. Making sure I put powder all over it. That's that bit done. So we have the base. And I'm going to use a pink blusher. You don't need a lot of this. It's just going to add a slight bit of colour to my cheeks. And then a little bit of bronzer. So a little bit of bronzer. You don't want to put too much colour in the face, it needs to be quite a cold look. That's why I've used the pink rather than the sort of coral tone on my cheeks. What I'm going to do now is map out where I'm going to create the mask. I'm going to use this. I've had it for, I think I've had this since I started doing theatrical makeup, so a very long time ago. It's just a Stargazer black, but it's actually a liquid liner as well. So we're going to use this to create the majority of the black. I am going to outline with this as well. So I've got a short pointy brush and we're going to use some water. You can see when you pop that in and start to mix it, you get your black. And then it'll just dry, and it dries really matte, and that's what we want. You don't want it soaking wet. You can keep adding water to it as you go. So we're going to come down here. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to map out how far down the nose it's going to go as well. Over here. Yeah, so I'm doing it like a bank robber for a little bit. Till we have to detail.
It's one way to get money.
Oh yeah. Will you be my getaway driver?
I mean, you can get away and drive yourself. I've seen you drive.
So we're not that bad.
Well, I don't think the police will catch you.
So at first it will just look like a complete black mask, and then we will add detail all around the edges. So I'm going to fill this in now using the same product, and I'm using the brush basically on a, if you use it flat like that, you're going to get a wide point. If you use the end of it, obviously it's going to be thinner. So we're using the brush quite flat. You want to get it as dark as you can, but we will go over with a black powder as well. Keep the edges quite sharp, but don't worry if they're not, because you can go over those after. We're going all the way to my eye, right up to my eyelash line. I'm going right to my lash line at the top as well. I'm now going to press over with the black powder. Just to seal it. And it just intensifies the black. If you don't put the powder on, it just won't be as intense. You could just use it on its own as it is, because it, you know, that product, the Stargazer sort of, you know, eyeliner does dry. I mean, you can see, maybe you can see if I do that, how dry it does go, because it will crinkle. If you put the powder on, it just intensifies the black, makes it last a little bit longer.
Catwoman.
I'm now going to shade a little bit to create a bit of a shadow. So I'm just sweeping that out now.
I have to give it like a 3D look.
Yeah, well, I want it's just a shadow really. It will make it, you know, slightly raised, but when I put the detail on now, it looks kind of cool if it's just got a little bit of shadow behind it. With a teeny weeny brush, this is actually a nail art brush. We're going to use the same product. Wet. You want it a little bit wetter than we used it before because you want it to flow really nice and clean. We're going to add some detail. So we're just doing little soft curls. Now if the product's too dry, you won't get that flow. The hardest thing about doing this is that we've got to do the same on this side. Dotting tool. Just creating some tiny dots. So I'm going to do the same that I've done here on this side. Now on the nose we're going to do some dots, so we're going to use the dotting tool. Do a circle. The harder you press on, the bigger dot you'll get. So I've made a little circle here and actually moved the end of the dotting tool like that, and then I've pressed on. And the more you go, the smaller they'll get, and the less you press on the skin, the smaller they'll get as well. And now we're going to do a pattern going across the top here as well. So again, you need it quite wet. On its own, it looks like a pineapple, but when there's lots of them, it'll look like lace. So I'm going to map out where they're going to be first. So now we're going to do this on all of these. Now you could probably do this detail with something like, you know, a normal liquid eyeliner if you haven't got a nail art brush. You could do this with a liquid eyeliner. I'm going to have a go, so I'll show you if it's the same. Oh, it's actually really easy with that. So don't think, oh, I haven't got a tiny little brush like that. You can do it with a liquid eyeliner as well. I'm going to add some little dots, because I'm a sucker for a few little dots. So what I do when I do the dots is I mix enough so it's wet, and then I go in with the dotting tool. Just go into the liquid and dot it straight on. I will put mascara on as well, so I'm just going to use my normal chunky mascara that I normally use in black. So I want the eyelashes to match. So you can see that there is a difference between not wearing mascara. So it does look better with the mascara on. Now if you have any little patches, which I feel like I do just here, I'm going to take a liquid eyeliner. It's got quite a stiff nib. I'm just going to dot it into the places because I can really get in nice and close. With white eyeliner, yes, white eyeliner. I'm going to rub it on my hand first to make it warm, and then I'm going to go right on the inside. You will touch your lashes, but I'm going to show you how we can touch that up. So it makes it stand out more. Then you're going to get your waterproof liquid eyeliner, and any parts that have been touched by the white eyeliner, you can just cover those up with the black. It's easier to cover up with the black than it is with the white. Now all we need to do is the lips. I'm going to go for quite a red lip. Going over the lip liner first. I do think this dramatic look needs a dramatic lip as well. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of black into the middle of that lip. So I've got the black from my Illmasqua palette. I'm going to blend that. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to blend that out. Going to make it look even more gothic. I've gone up like this, so you can see here, to enhance the middle part of my lip. There you are. It's completely finished. The alternative, we can do a sexy gothic masquerade mask with a gothic lip. What do you think? Don't forget, don't fall asleep with this on, because your pillar's gonna be black. So there you are. I hope you've enjoyed this video for this masquerade look. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to this channel, and you can also check out our Naio Nails channel if you like everything to do with nails. So we'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye. That nail art brush. The really pointy one. The really pointy thin one.
20 there.
That one, yeah.
Which one?
Yes, ma'am.
There.
Tell you what.
Which one you wanted. It's like 30 brushes there.